Guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest 40k battle report. Robin is back in the studio today. Yeah, great. And today we are doing something slightly different here at Geeks. We're actually having quite a competitive tournament style battle report. So the reason we're doing this is because at the end of April, myself, Robin, Ed and Matt are all off to Warhammer World for the team championships. So we're all taking a flavour of Imperium, and myself and Robin wanted to trial our lists out, so what a great excuse to film it and get it on a battle report. So I'm taking Ultramarines, and you're taking...
soupy list. It's Imperial Knights with some Blood Angels and then an Assassin.
And 2 Smash Captains.
Yeah, they're Blood Angels.
Sigh. Never mind. But yes, so it's Blood Angels versus and Imperial Knights versus Ultramarines. I'm taking Rabute Gulliman. I'm taking Chief Librarian Daguerreus. I'm taking what I'm taking to that tournament. Robin is taking what he's taking to that tournament. So, how our lists do. It's going to be quite interesting, I think, to see how we do today.
Yeah.
We had a trial game off camera a couple of weeks back, didn't we? So the reason it was off camera is because we had standing units, didn't we? Not everything was painted.
Yeah, we had some proxies.
And we had some proxies in there, which we don't do here at Geeks. So we didn't film it, and it was a really close battle report, wasn't it? I think you won by 1 victory point in the end.
A couple, one or two, I think, something like that.
It was 1. Stop trying to make yourself sound better. But the mission that we're doing today is Vital Intelligence, which is the same mission we did last time. And I believe, reading the pack from Nottingham, that all of the missions will come from chapter approved, so we're using a mission from that. Really looking forward to this game. If it's anything like the one we had a couple of weeks ago, it should be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it as well. So, new units for my Ultramarines now. I'm using my Aggressors. I've got 3 squads of Intercessors in there. Chief Librarian Daguerreus, I don't think I've ever realistically used before in a battle report. No. Gulliman I've used, and my Centurions are back as well, which I know
Centurions
I've used.
are good now.
Yeah, they are actually quite good, especially the Grav Amps, heavy 4.
I'm not sure about the Grav Amps.
I like
bolters.
I know you do, but I quite like the Grav Amps. But yeah, really looking forward to it. So, Vital Intelligence, there are 5 objectives across the board. At the start of each turn, you roll a dice. Whatever number you get, that is worth double. If you roll a 6, all of them are worth double. Which could make it quite interesting, I think.
Did last time.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, last time was a really good one. So, 3 Knights, 2 Smash Captains, and a Vindicare.
Yeah.
Do you feel guilty?
No.
Do you feel dirty? You should. You should wash in bleach and cry in a shower, huddled up in the floor like, oh, I'm sorry. That's what you should be doing.
It's good. Yeah, if you want to see my showcases of the army, a little card up there in the top corner. Click on that.
Okay, now you're relying on me to put a card in when I edit and upload this onto YouTube, aren't you? No pressure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it should be good fun. I really like this mission. I really like the way that it can bounce around with double, and then all of a sudden all of them can be worth double. I think that's great. Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Linebreaker in play as well. So, shall we go take a look at the armies?
Here is my 1750 point Imperial Soup army. It's mainly going to be classed as a Knights force, because I think there is probably about just over 1,000, maybe 1,200 points worth of Knights in here, and then the rest of the force is made up of the Blood Angels. I have got an Assassin in the list, and I am using the 1 command point stratagem to just drop any Assassin in. So looking at Richard's list, I decided that the Vindicare would be the best option. So just going to the HQ of the force. We have the 2 Smash Captains. The one with the wings has the relic. I've paid a command point for that one because he isn't my warlord, so he's got the Angel's wing. Then I have 3 squads of troops, 2 Primaris Intercessors, and 1 normal tactical squad. They're all completely sort of kitted out, as you see. There's 1 grenade launcher over there, and the rest just all bolters. And in the Knights, we have 2 Gallants and the Crusader in the middle. Couldn't afford any carapace weapons at all for these. But the silver one, Lady Isabella, she is the Force Warlord, and she has the Cunning Commander Warlord trait, and she also has Endless Fury. So Siegfried I have kitted out with the Iron Bulwark Warlord trait, and I've also given him Sanctuary. So Sanctuary allows him to have his 5-up invuln in melee as well, and Iron Bulwark allows him to get +1 to his invuln saves against ranged attacks. It does specifically say ranged attacks. So if I rotate Iron Shields with this guy in this when he's getting shot, he's going to get a 3-up save. If I do it in the fight phase, he'll get 4-up invulnerable save in melee. So that's quite good. The as far as I'm aware, the Iron Bulwark does not stack in melee either, because it does, as I said, specifically say against range attacks. So he is going to be quite a big threat charging up the board. That's basically it. So it is quite an elite force, what with it being knights heavy. But yeah, it's a pretty scary force. It's designed to be up in your face in turn 1, and definitely up in your face in turn 2, with the troops just obviously picking off things and holding objectives. So that is my force, 1750 on the nose.
So this is my 1,750 points of Ultramarines that will be heading to the Team Championships. In the HQ slot, I am taking Chief Librarian Tigeris. He comes with Veil of Time. He also comes with Might of Heroes and Null Zone. And then I'm taking a Primaris Captain with a Power Fist and a Plasma Pistol. Into troops, I'm taking a 5-man Intercessor Squad, another 5-man Intercessor Squad, and then finally another 5-man Intercessor Squad. Into elites, I'm taking an Ancient that has been upgraded with the relic standard of the Emperor Ascendant, and then next to him we have a Apothecary, and then we now have the third and final elite choice, which is a squad of aggressors, and these come with the Bolt Storm gauntlets and the missile launchers on the top. And then into heavy support, we are taking a squad of Hellblasters, 9-man squad, and then 3 Centurions, all with Hurricane Bolters and Grav Amps. And then finally we are taking a auxiliary heavy support detachment of Rabute Gulliman, allow me to obviously get all my re-rolls and all of that kind of wonderful stuff, and an extra 3 command points. All the objective markers are down on the battlefield. The Blood Angels and the Knights facing off against the Ultramarines, all ready to go into battle. On the objective markers front, in the Ultramarines half, we have number 5 here, squad of Intercessors ready to secure that with a Primaris Captain for support. Middle of the battlefield, we have another Intercessor squad just hunkered down inside one of the ruined buildings. We have number 3, objective marker just outside the ruined cathedral. Another Intercessor squad just on the edge of the Ultramarines castle. We have Rabute, Chief Librarian, the Ancient, the Apothecary, the Aggressors, the Hellblasters, all ready to go now, right in front of objective number 2. As we head into the Blood Angels side of the battlefield, we have 2 Knights and an Intercessor squad on objective number 1 there. And then inside the building we have more Blood Angels. We have the Vindicator on top of the building. We have Lady Isabella, and we have objective number 4. Holding on to objective 4, just a normal squad of tactical marines hidden away behind that building. And then obviously inside here we also have one of the Smash Captains hidden away, and obviously the Vindicator up on top of the battlefield. Nice view across the open ground. And the other Smash Captain is currently in orbit, waiting to get his boots dirty on this battlefield. So the Blood Angels deployed first, so they get first turn, unless the Ultramarines can seize. Or they don't with a 5. Blood Angels and Knights to go first. So at the start of Robin's first turn, he gets to roll the dice and see which of the objective markers becomes the double bubble. It's number 4, which is over here with the tactical squad sitting on it.
The Imperial Knights have moved up quite aggressively to try and put some pressure on Guilliman's castle. My knight, Sir Siegfried, with the Iron Bulwark Warlord trait, has actually advanced. He advanced 2, so I did re-roll it and got a 4, so that will make that an 8-inch charge. Still very difficult, but doable. My other gallant has moved his full 12 inches, and Lady Isabella has moved 12 inches to claim the centre objective. As we saw before, this is the double bubble objective, and my tactical squad is sitting on top of that one. The Primaris have remained stationary, as has the captain. I did toy with the idea of jumping him up in the air and landing behind here, but because of the deployment of the Hellblasters, and you can't use fly in the charge phase, I wouldn't actually be able to get into melee with the Hellblasters, so that would leave me only Tigurius to charge into, and then I'd get heroically intervened and basically slapped off the table by Guilliman. So decided not to do that, so I'll have to wait for an opening to use that. And the Primaris squad there, they've just shuffled over just to get one within range of the objective there while remaining in coherency. So let's move on to the shooting phase and see how much punishment I can dish out to these pesky smurfs.
So as the first shots of this battle ring out across the battlefield, one of the Hellblasters has been killed. He was killed by the Primaris squad all the way back there. Because of the Ancient, I managed to get him to shoot. I shot at the Knight right in front, completely failed to hit with his plasma gun, so that was really helpful. One of this Intercessor squad down here has been killed. That's been killed with fire from the Primaris squad in the back of that building. One from down here has been killed from the same squad. A little bit messy, things being chipped off. The Vindicare up here on top of that building has shot down at the Ancient. So Robin has decided to try and take my Ancient out first. He's managed to hit, he's managed to wound. I've got a 6 up save to make because he is not in cover. 6 up. No, not with a 5.
So it takes
D3 wounds coming up.
So it's 3.
3 wounds. So with only 2 wounds remaining, we now have headshot to try and work out. So takes a mortal wound on a 3+.
I'm going to maybe command point that, because I could kill him first blood.
You could
So
get, well, it's no first blood, it's first strike. So you're gonna command point. Okay.
Yeah, so 3+.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's down to 1 wound.
So now it's a 4+
Now it's a
to
4.
kill him. So we've got 50-50.
Yep.
First strike, take out that character, which will allow me to
Yep.
open up the castle a bit better without taking return fire from that banner.
Yes.
Ah!
He's alive with 1 wound remaining. So now it is the turn of the Knights. The first Knight, this one has shot his stubber down here, no damage. And then Lady Isabella has shot her stubber down here, no damage. But we've now got the battle cannon, I think. Rapid fire battle cannon down at the Centurions. And then the Endless Fury is going against the aggressors. No, Hellblasters, that was it. So, battle cannon first, is it?
Yeah, 2d6 shots.
4.
Brilliant.
4 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on
3s. All hit at least.
Oh, that's good. Wounding.
Wounding on 3s. So that is 3 minus 2.
So 4 up saves now, -2 on this weapon.
So 1.
One of them goes through, and it is a D3 damage, isn't it?
D3 damage. Just the 1.
Just the 1 wound. I'll take that. Now it's turn of the Endless Fury into the Hellblasters. Lots of dice.
14 dice. And 6s count as 2 hits.
Okay, so 3s. 1 6. So you get an extra hit because of that.
Yeah, so
there we,
put that one back in.
so, yep, there we go. All good.
And then these will be 3s to wound because it's strength 5 or 6. 3s to wound anyway.
Oh, so you roll lots of 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, so 5 minus 2.
Which
2
becomes
damage
which
each.
becomes -1 because they are in the building.
So 4 ups, 2
So
damage.
4 ups. 3 go through, so that's 3 dead Hellblasters.
Yeah, 3.
But then do they get to shoot because the Ancient is still alive? And I have the relic, so these are now 3 ups. 2 of them do, that's good. So the 2 dead Hellblasters are now going to shoot overcharged at the Knight. So hitting on 3s. We're re-rolling because of Gulliman. Hitting on 3s. Only 1 has hit so far. Okay, that's not too bad. Strength 8.
So 4's to wound.
Force to wound you.
Re-rolling.
Thank God for those re-rolls.
So just the 1.
Just the 1. That's poor.
5 up in Van.
Which he makes. Damn it. So Robin has decided to charge his Knight now against the aggressors. He was contemplating going against the Hellblasters using the stratagem. Stratagem. Potato potato.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the one which allows you to use your chainsword onto the first level, but I'm not sure if doing that restricts you to just charging that, or if you still declare a multiple. So, but anyway, I've just decided to
Go against the aggressors.
rather than eating a shed load of Overwatch.
So this is the Storm Gauntlet-y thingies, isn't it? Just this. And
so because they stayed still, they get to fire twice. So how many dice we got? About 36? isn't
something
it?
like that. So
Something crazy.
and I get to re-roll all of
everything
these.
because of Gulliman.
So 6s.
It's a lot of 6s.
So let's take the 6s out first. Make it a bit easier for ourselves. It's not that many, considering the amount of dice I've just thrown down.
Yeah, looks slightly above average still, I'd say.
Yeah, well, let's re-roll. Another 4. So I need 6s to wounds. So 1 so far, but again because of Rabute. Just the 1. Just the 1 wound.
I'll take it.
I thought you might take that somehow. So now I need to work out what the Fragstorm launchers do.
So there's 6d6 shots here.
So firing twice. So 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 shots. That's not too bad.
Nice. You might actually get another wound here.
So with 23 shots. 6s?
6s to hit, yeah.
Not horrendous.
No, especially with a reroll.
6 so far. Good old Rabute coming in useful.
Another few.
Another 3. Okay.
Okay.
And then
6s to wound again.
it is 6s to wound again. So 2 so far. Come on, Rabute. Nah.
Okay,
just
so
the 2.
3 wounds after all of that.
After all of those dice.
Totally worth it.
So 3 ups needed now by Robin.
I'll fail them all, so. Called it.
Called it. I'll take that, definitely. So it's an 8-inch charge.
Yeah, 8-inch charge.
Can you make it?
Of course I can. Not.
No, you cannot.
I'm going to use a CP.
You're going to use a command point, okay.
Yeah, 5.
Nope. Nope, not in combat. Loads of movement now for the Ultramarines. Absolutely loads. Basically, Marine has stepped out to claim that objective and the captain has moved forward slightly. That's it. That's the only thing that has moved because I've got 3 knights coming at me and I want them dead. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to cast Null Zone. So the reason is it's a 6-inch bubble, so nobody's in within the 6 inches at the moment. However, fully aware there's a Smash Captain coming down. These guys are going to charge in. If I can get Null Zone off, it means it negates their invuln save. So, walk charge of 6 and doesn't go off with a 4. However, this is Chief Librarian Tegeris, so I get to re-roll this. 7. Null Zone has gone off. Time for Chief Librarian to cast some Smite action going against the first of the knights. So, 5 gets it with a 6. D6 mortal wounds. 6. D3 mortal wounds, isn't it? So 3. So 3 more taken off that knight. Now it's turn of the Hellblasters. I am going to overcharge these as well. So 12 dice, shooting that knight. There's 2 1s in here, but I do obviously get to re-roll these because of Rabute. They have all hit. I am going to need 4s to wound. So there's a couple of misses in here. Everything else is all hit, but Rebute. Wow, okay, so you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 saves to make there, Robin. So because Robin has rotated his iron shields.
And I've got the iron bulwark.
And iron bulwark. 3 ups.
3 up invulnerable saves.
So 2 have failed.
That's 4 damage total.
4 damage total. Okay, not great. So it's now turn of the aggressors to see if we can do any damage. So I've got all my 36 or whatever it is dice in my hand. Hitting on 3s. Let's take these misses out because we do obviously get to re-roll these. That was a hit. Any more for any more? Oh, there's one there. That's not bad. That's not bad here. But Rebute. Okay, a couple more have hit. Obviously now 6s to wound. So there's 5 to start with. And then the re-rolls because of Rebute. Oh, it's really difficult to pick these up. Right. Any more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 5. It's only 10 wounds, mate. Frag storm launchers going at the same time. So let's see how many shots we get. So there's 12, 20.
Nice.
Nice, I'll take that. Hitting on 3s. Okay, they're a re-roll.
Wow.
Okay, only 2 miss. And then these are going to be 6s as well to do the damage. Because I struggled to pick up dice again, apparently. 6s. So only 3.
Oh, only 3. That's
But
fine.
then we get to do it again. And another 3. So
16 in total.
16 in total, mate. Here we go then. 16 3-ups. Let me see some fails, please, Robin. 1, 2, 3.
3 fails.
3 fails.
It does. Oh no, it doesn't actually, because he's Hawk Trap. I was going to say it does bracket him, but it doesn't.
No, it won't
Hawk
bracket
Trap.
him. Yeah, he's Hawk
That's
Trap.
11, but he counts as 22 wounds, so he's still fully operational.
So let's shoot the Centurions at him. Centurion now, shooting down at the same night. 12 dice. So, hitting on 3s. Wow, good thing for that re-roll there. Well, 5 miss, I suppose. They've all hit. I am strength.
5.
5.
So 5's to win.
Yep, 5's to win this time. Re-rolling.
That's a lot of 5.
That's a lot of 5s. That is actually not that bad.
That is insanely good. Will you stop rolling like this? Jeez, another 2.
Another 2 added. That's not bad. 3 up in one time, Robin.
Oh, make your mother proud.
Damn it. So everything else shot at the same night. The Intercessor squad down here managed to do another 2 wounds on him. The Ancient, the Librarian and the Apothecary, no damage done. Rebute Gulliman, no damage done as well. But he is on 9 wounds remaining. So at the end of the turn, the Ultramarines hold 2 objectives. 1 here and then 1 down here. And then Robin holds 3. So there's 1 there, which is double bubble. 1 here. And 1 over there as well. So it is 5 victory points to 2, and there is no first strike scored. So at the start of turn 2, we need to see which of the objectives is double bubble. 5. Where is number 5? It is here. On mine. Thank you, Robin.
So my 2 gallants have moved very aggressively up to the castle. I'm hoping that I might be able to get rid of some of this screen and charge Gulliman himself, pick him up with one of those fists and crush him to death. That would be glorious, wouldn't it? Lady Isabella is still toe dragging and scoring that objective. This objective is double bubble. I was thinking that I will fire everything into that squad, but there is a captain there as well. So even if I was to kill the squad, captain just score that anyway. So I'm going to have to just sort of be in the knowledge that I'm going to give away 2-point score there. So I think I'm going to divert all of Isabella's firepower down here to help me clear out that screening and try and get into some of those juicy characters behind. The Blood Angels at the back haven't actually moved. There is still the captain there. I do have a Smash captain which I am considering bringing on. It's just where to put him. I'm thinking, do I put him there now? I'm going to have to measure it up. I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so we've had a little think and I've decided not to deep strike in.
Little, that was about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've decided not to deep strike in because basically the only position I could get would be here to charge Tigurius, and then I could just get slaughtered by Girly Man there, and then I can't deploy anywhere along here because I can't get anywhere where he's out of 9 inches because of how Richard is deployed. I can actually stick him here, but then he's kind of well out of the battle. And there is a primary squad and a captain to deal with over there, so he'd probably just be out of the battle there anyway. So what I decided to do was actually move and advance the captain that was there, just literally in that corner of that building, and he has ended up moving there. So obviously he's not going to be able to charge, but next turn he is going to be ready for some action. So then the captain won't be able to charge this turn, but he will actually be able to be there to pick up the pieces of whatever's left next turn. So hopefully it's on to some good shooting.
So because Tiggy's there, I get to put a -1 on a unit to hit, and I've put that on the aggressors because I know that Robin's going to have to try and thin out my lines to get into the characters. So let's make it a little bit more difficult to do that. Robin with the Vindicare all the way up there has now shot down at the Ancient again. Has hit and has wounded. The Ancient is back up to 3 wounds because the Apothecary doing his job, but we have a 6-up save to make. Nope, we do not make it.
D3 damage. So full 3.
3.
Is
so the
Kaputski.
Ancient is dead. So Robin has just used 2 stratagems. One is
Priority threat neutralised.
that's the one, which basically gets you 2 command points back for the spend of 1.
Yeah, basically.
And then you've used double kill.
Yeah, so I can now shoot at a different target, which will be the Apothecary.
Thought it might be.
Yeah, and
It gets to shoot again.
Shoot as normal. So hits on a 2. Yeah. Wounds on a 3. Yeah. So then no. Yeah. So
it's a 6-up save.
No.
No.
D3 damage.
3.
It's a big 3. Okay, and then we've got the headshot mechanic as well. So 3+. Yeah, he takes a mortal wound, so he's taken 4 wounds.
Now you need a 4+ for another mortal wound.
Another mortal wound. He's dead.
Yep, that's it. The Apothecary goes as well. Small arms fire from the Blood Angels at the back of the battlefield rained, and the Stubbers, has rained down onto the Intercessor squad. 1 guy killed from this squad and 1 on 1 wound in this squad. Over to Lady Isabella. So what's she going to do? Nothing? Okay, let's move on. Ultramarines' turn. No? Okay.
Okay, so she is basically going to shoot
The aggressors?
Yeah, she's going to shoot Endless Fury into the aggressors.
Yep.
The reason why I'm doing that is because she, on a 6, gets a double hit.
Gets a double
anyway,
hit. Yep.
And they're -1 to hit at
They
the
are.
moment.
Yep.
So
yeah,
hopefully,
makes sense.
If I'm going to do the rapid fire battle cannon into these.
The Centurions, okay, rapid firing. Battle cannon.
And the Stubbers into the aggressors as well.
Yeah, because the Stubbers on Lady Isabel haven't shot. It was the Stubbers off these 2, wasn't it? The shot down here.
So, Stubbers first.
Okay.
Hit on 4s. Oh, that's it. Good girl. Wounding on 5s though. So that's 1 wound.
Normal save.
Yeah, 3 off.
All good.
Good. Right. Okay. 2d6 shots on the rapid fire.
So we didn't.
I'll do.
Yeah, I'm gonna say do the Endless Fury.
I need some dice.
Okay, so lots of dice.
Endless Fury.
Hit on 4s. Oh, there was a sigh of disappointment.
It's not as bad as it first looked, actually.
Well, there's a 3 and a 1 over there.
Yeah,
Plus, you get your extra hit, so you get one extra dice back. No, well, you could kill him off here. 3s to wound me then, Robin. Come on.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
That's not bad actually, is it?
Yeah, -2, 2 damage apiece.
So these are
kill
4 up saves.
No, 5 up saves. They've only got 3 up save.
Oh, that's on the aggressors and not the centurions. Yes, 5 up saves.
I hate you.
2 go through, and you hate me again. Brilliant. So 2 dead aggressors, and now it's the battle cannon into the centurions. So how many shots? Snake eyes.
8.
Okay, that's not horrendous.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I thought you might say that somehow. So 8 shots, needing 3s. Only 2 miss. Okay.
3s to wound.
Yep.
That is
5 wounds.
5 wounds -2.
So 4 ups. Oh dear, that's bad.
So these are D3 damage apiece.
Yes, they
so
are.
One at a time. Because you've got 2 wounds left on one.
Yes, 2 wounds left on one. They're 3 wounds a pop, aren't they? So
Yeah.
first one.
Okay. So first one.
So that one's dead with 1 wound.
Next one takes a wound.
Takes a
Another
wound.
and he's dead.
And takes 2 wounds. Yep,
There's
2
dead.
2 dead. Okay. So in the charge phase, Robin has decided to start with this knight here, and he's going into the centurion and the aggressor.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it? You're going to try and tag up both of these. So I'm going to do my Overwatch, and you haven't decided what you're doing with this one yet, because you want to see what happens with this one.
Yeah.
Correct. Right, so, Overwatch. Aggressor. 12 dice, needing 6s. I get 2 so far. Obviously, I get a reroll because of Rebute. Just the 2.
6s to wound.
Needs 6s. There's 1. Reroll. Nope. Just the 1, Robin.
Loves it.
Yep, that's fine. Then we got the missile launcher on top.
Yeah, D6, 2 D6 shots.
Yep.
Ouch.
11. So let's leave that. So 11 shots. Needing the 6s. I get 3. And we do it all over again. 4. Needing 6s though. None. And none. Then we have the Centurion. So the Centurion now is going to fire his nipple cannons, which are hurricane bolters. 6s. Oh, wow. 4. 5. 5 6s just off the first roll. Reroll. An extra 1. So 6s. There's 1 wound. 2 wounds. 2 wounds, Robin.
Loves it.
Yeah, thought he might. And then we have the heavy 4 Grav. 6s, nothing. 6s, 1. 1 hit. This is strength 5, so it's 5s. Wounded you. -3, so it's your income.
5.
Makes it.
Loves it.
So, charging, Robin. How far is your charge?
Far enough.
That'll do it. So now that knight is into combat. Gulliman's just out of heroic intervention range, but the other knight is going to go in against the Hellblasters using the stratagem.
Devastating reach. So I have to attack with
The
a
chainsaw.
chainsaw, but I have to be within 2 inches vertically of them,
Yeah.
or 6 inches horizontally, or something like
Something
that.
like that. Anyway,
They'll get in basically.
so I'm going to Overwatch, and I'm going to overcharge as well because Rebute's there. So I get to reroll all of them. So I've got 2 hits so far. He's only got 9 wounds remaining, hasn't he?
I'm rotating iron shields, by the way.
So there's 2 1s there. So I'm going to command point reroll 1 of them.
You can't reroll a reroll.
Oh no, you can't reroll a reroll. So there's 2 1s, so there's 2 guys dead. However, there's 6 6s.
Yeah.
So now these are 3s. And that was slightly cocked.
4s.
Oh, 4s, yes, good point. So reroll them with Gulliman. Cocked. So 2 miss. So you have got 4
3-ups.
4 3-ups to make. 1 of them goes through. Flat
2 damage.
2 damage, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's down to
7.
7 wounds, but he's still operating at his top profile. So he is going to charge that many.
Yeah, he's in, definitely. First knight to hit will be the knight against the Hellblasters. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Yep. Excellent.
Killing on 2s.
Yep.
They're all dead.
What's his AP minus?
4.
They're in cover.
It's close combat.
I don't care. So Robin has now decided the second knight is going to do some stomping attacks against the Centurion and then fist attacks against the aggressor.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stompy Feet first against the Centurion.
So I've got 3 attacks, which makes 9 attacks. Stompy Feet. Okay.
2 miss. This is going to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might.
3's to wound. Okay, and they're -2.
So these are 4-up saves.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 wounds.
Okay, so it's cocked, but he's dead anyway.
Yeah, he's dead anyway.
He's dead. Right, okay.
Next is the fist.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm doing the fist is if I kill him, then I can choose target within 9 inches and put more wounds on him by chucking his corpse.
Yeah, you can chuck your corpse at Rebute.
So that's on a 4+, but it's worth doing. So 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's why I threw 2 at it, because I knew that would happen.
Of course you did.
2's to wound. He's wounded. He is dead.
Minus.
-4.
Yep.
He's got 3-up save, so
Yep.
he is dead. On a 4-up, I can chuck his corpse, which I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's D3 mortal wounds
Mm-hmm.
on the girl. That would be 3 mortal wounds on him.
Brilliant. So, what's happened now with the Ultramarines is Chief Librarian Tiggy has moved up towards that objective to hold me that. So the idea is smite against the slightly damaged knight that's only got 7 wounds left. Null zone, take out the invuln saves. Rebute Gulliman into that knight to try and punch it in the face. The shots from that intercessor squad going into that knight. This intercessor squad that I have moved along will probably be going into that wounded knight as well. The reason I've moved them is because I've moved the captain, so they get a reroll of 1 bubble. And then these guys may be shots against Lady Isabella, just trying to hopefully take out 2 knights this turn. But let's see how we get on. So let's try and cast Null Zone. 6. Rerolling because of Tiggy. Yes. Yep. Null Zone has gone off. Now Smite.
Yeah. Goes off.
Goes off. D3 Mortal Wounds.
Just the one.
Do I want to reroll that with a command point?
How many you got left?
I haven't used any yet, to be quite honest.
I would, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
1.
Do I get my command point back? Yes, I do.
Because you need them.
Because I need them, apparently. So he's only down to 6 now. So let's do some of the shooting. So Tiggy's bolt pistol. Why the hell not? Hitting on 3s. That's a miss. Rebute's there, though. So that's a hit. We're in on 6s.
Nope.
Nope. Reroll. Nope. This intercessor squad against that wounded knight. Here we go. All hit. 6s to wound. Nothing so far. 1 wound. 1 at -1.
Yeah.
Nope. And then I'm going to measure. I think these are all in range, but I'm just going to measure up. So this squad are in range of that wounded knight, and 2 of them have moved, so I'm not going to get the bolters roll on that. That's where I do with the others. So I get to reroll 1s because of the captain. So you roll 2s instead. Brilliant. And then 6s. Oh, hello. No rerolls. Nope. Nothing at all.
One of those was slightly cocked.
No, it wasn't. And then what to do with this squad? So these shots now are going to go against Lady Isabella. 3s re-rolling 1s. Now that is slightly cocked. Hey. So they miss. 6s to wound. 3 wounds. 3 of them. There you go, Robin. There you go in there.
I'm going here. One.
Take a wound. So the last thing to shoot will be Rebute Gulliman. I'm going to put the shots against that slightly damaged knight, I think. So 6 shots, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling. All hit. I'm strength 6. So 5s.
You're all in.
4, mate. 4 at mine.
2 damage, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 4 at -1, 2 damage a pop. Come on, roll them up for me.
I did rotate on that.
You haven't got iron shields because of null zone.
That's a good point.
So
5.
So 5 ups, mate. 2 damage a pop. 1, 2, 3, 6. That knight is dead. Does it blow up? Come on, Rob. Roll a dice.
I think blowing up would hurt you more.
I don't want it to blow up, to be quite honest. Oh, thank God. So in the charge phase, Rabute Gulliman and Chief Librarian Tigris made it into combat. No damage from Overwatch from the stubber. So Rabute's going to hit first. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. With a reroll. So that was a bounce. So they've all hit. I'm strength 12. So I'm wounding on 3s. With a reroll. So 1 has missed. So these have all gone through. There's 5 here.
-3.
It is -3, yes. So
Yeah,
6 ups.
6s. No.
None of them have gone through. It is 3 a pop. So 3, 6, 12, 15 damage off that knight, mate.
Ow!
And I'm still going to hit you with Chief Librarian Tigris as well. Chief Librarian time, hitting on 3s. Only 3 attacks, though. Which is a bit poor. Hitting on 3s, he's an old man. Reroll. Brilliant. So only the 1 has hit.
Wounded on 5.
Wound on 5s. Yep, wounded.
Minus.
It is -1. -1 D3 damage.
I'll fail it.
Yes, you failed that. D3 damage. 1. Do I re-roll that with a command point just to get him down a couple more? Yeah, why not? Yeah, there you go. Take an extra 1. And do I get my command point back? No.
7.
So down to 7.
Okay.
That's not horrendous, actually. I'll quite happily take that. So it's the knight's turn now to hit back, and Robin is doing the stompy feet.
Stompy, stompy, tap dance.
15 attacks.
Hitting on 2s. I like it.
Yeah, just the 1 miss. It's a good thing that barrel's magnetised. Otherwise, that'd been a very broken battle cannon. Come on then.
And then wounding on 3s.
That's not horrendous. Minus.
You'll get your 3 up in Vun anyway.
Yeah,
-2.
it's -2. So 3 up in Vun save.
14.
14 wounds on Gulliman. 3 ups.
About 13, I think.
No, it might be 13. 3 ups. 3.
3, okay. And
3 wounds.
D3 damage.
They're D3 damage each. Oh, sugar.
D3 damage.
D3 damage each. Oh dear God. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dead.
He's still alive.
Oh, he's got 6.
He's got 6.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to command point.
Go on then.
No, he's dead.
3, 4, 5,
6.
and 6. Now Rabute lies down. Right. Let's see if Rabute Gulliman stands up. It's a 4 up, and I have lots of command points left.
Oops.
Right, let's command point.
You didn't use the command point on any of
No,
those.
command point reroll.
He's
He's back up. How many wounds? 4. Okay. So at the end of the phase, Robin holds 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3 objectives. This one down here is contested, and I hold the double bubble, so I get 2 victory points to Robin's 3. So which of the objectives now is worth double? 4, which is yours again over there. Okay, let's put the double bubble marker down. Right, let's head over to Robin's movement.
My knight has just pulled away from combat with Gurleyman, so I can shoot him basically. The Smash Captain has jumped, is 12 inches over the head of Tigris and landed right next to the pair of those characters. My deep striking Smash Captain has managed to land there because of the casualties that were removed from those 2 squads. That gives him just about enough room to be within 9 of both of those, so he can charge there. Lady Isabella, still toe dragging that, decided not to move, She has some very good fields of fire across the whole battlefield and can shoot anything that she wants, really. And the assassin has got to find a new target. Wonder who that could be. Wonder who that could be.
So the first shot of this battle round is the Vindicare shooting down, and my Primaris captain down here. Robin has hit, and Robin has wounded.
Did have to use the command.
You did have to use a command point reroll. So 6 up save. No.
Dear.
Oh dear.
D3 damage.
Just the 1.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Plus.
Headshot.
3
yeah.
plus.
Yeah, it takes a more wound. 4 plus. No.
So it takes 3 wounds in total.
Okay. So at the start of Robin's shooting phase, the Primaris intercessors at the back of the battlefield shot down and no damage. 1 guy died. Boo. Oh, and Tiggy was took 3 wounds, 1 wound even, from the stubber from the knight right in front of them. But Lady Isabella's turn now. So stubbers are going here, and then rapid fire battle cannon is going
there. Sorry.
Oh, we're going there apparently, and then Endless Fury is going over there. Which, obviously not the captain.
No, not the captain.
No, not the captain. So, which one's going
Stubbers
first? Stubbers.
So we've got
Yep.
4s, 1 wound, 2 up save.
2 up save.
That's it.
Thank God for that. Rapid fire battle cannon.
Rapid fire battle cannon to these boys. 2d6 shot.
3 shots. Excellent.
That is 2 hits and 2s to wound. That's 2 wounds.
Yeah, we have 2 wounds.
-2.
So it becomes -1 because they're in cover. So 4 ups. Loving life. And then the Endless Fury against the other squad. Few misses. Not that many misses. All right, yes, okay, we get the point. 4 misses.
4 misses.
But there's 4 back because there's 4 sixes, isn't there?
I think there was 6 misses.
Oh yeah, there was 6 misses. Right. 3s. So 4 miss. Okay.
-2.
-2. They're not all in cover. So 5 ups. Save them. 4 go through.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. There's 4 dead intercessors. Ouch. So into the charge phase. Robin is going to take his Smash Captain in first into Tiggy and Gulliman.
Yeah.
And I can't overwatch because of shenanigans.
Because of his relic, Angel's Wing. So he's in.
Just.
That's all he needed.
Yeah, that's true. And then the knight.
Then the knight.
He's in. Definitely in.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Smashy McSmasherson.
Oh.
I am going to use my 3d6 command point thingy. 3d6 charge.
3d6 charge, and I can't overwatch, I'm guessing.
No, you can on this
Oh,
one.
I can now on this one. Yay. So, 2 shots each. There's 3 guys alive. 6s. Just the 1. However, Rebute is there. So I get 2. 1 wound. 1 wound -1.
3 up.
3 up there. Yep, fine. All good. Okay. Here we go.
He's well in.
12-inch charge. Yes, he is in. Here he comes.
Boom.
Right, where are you going first, Robin?
I think I need to kill Gulliman first. I was thinking I'm going to kill Tigirius to get rid of the null zone.
Yep.
But then you could interrupt and kill the knight.
Yep.
So I think I've got to use the knight.
On Rebute.
Sorry, I've got to use.
Smash.
Well, they've all charged anyway, haven't they? So I could use any of the. I'm going to use the knight
Into Rebute.
Rebute.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because the weight of
Weight of dice might do this. Yep, go on then.
So I've got 15 attacks.
It's hitting on 2s because he's Hawk Shroud. He's not degraded. 2s. And there's 3 1s in there. Brilliant. So 12 hits. Strength.
3s to win.
Oh dear.
fail only 3 ups.
And these are all 3 ups.
2 go through.
2 go through. And it's how much damage?
D3 each.
D3 each. Go on then.
He's dead.
Oh. Okay, so I'm now going to pop only in death does duty end. 2 command points. Basically means I get to hit again. And Rabute is going to put all of his attacks into that Smash Captain. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. And I'm going to hit with the sword as well at this point. Re-rolling. They've all hit. 2s to wound now with the Emperor's Sword, and if again it's 6s, it's D3 mortal wounds. 2s to wound you, isn't it?
So he's dead.
Yeah, so he is dead. That Smash Captain's dead. Null Zone's still in play, so he gets no invuln save, so his
I'm
shield...
going to use that same stratagem back on you.
You're going to use the same strategy? Okay, so do I get my A command point back? No. So I'm down 2 command points. Robin's turn now, so he's going to reuse only in death to duty end, and the Smash Captain is going against Tiggy. So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 3s.
3s.
He's got a Thunder Hammer,
Yes,
but
yes.
re-rolling 1s. It's a good job.
Wow, 3 1s, Rob.
He's still dead.
Only hit twice.
Wound on 2s. I'm going to use... No, I'm not. He's dead.
So,
3 damage.
minus.
It's -3.
So I get a 6 up save.
Yeah, 6 up save. Okay, I'll give you that.
No.
He's dead.
6 damage. 3 damage?
3 damage.
Tiggy is dead as well.
Squish.
Next Smash Captain. I was debating whether or not to use 2 CP to interrupt and hit with the Intercessors first. Well, Tiggy's gone. So Null Zone's gone. So he's going to get his 3 up invuln save. So whatever. Come on then.
3s.
Oh, lovely.
Rerolling 1s.
Yep. Huh.
Great. Wounding on 2s. Do you know what? I'm going to use... Do I lose my last CP?
You've got 1 left.
Just to wipe the squad.
It's up to you. Go on. Just do it.
Just wipe the squad. They're all dead.
So, 6 ups.
Yeah, 6 ups. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, they're definitely all dead. So that's that squad wiped as well. So all the Ultramarines got left now is this little bubble down here. So the Ultramarines movement phase, I've basically just turtled up a little bit. I've moved the sergeant out of the building to get me down to that objective, and then moved the other squad of intercessors back a little bit. So the only thing I can really do now is shoot at the Smash Captain. So the 1 intercessor down here that is alive is going to shoot, and then the other 3 as well are going to shoot him as well. 4 shots. I'm doing all 4 of them. Re-rolling 1s because of the captain. 3 hits. 4s. 2 wounds, Robin. 2 up saves. Roll me a 1. That is slightly cocked. Thank you. Thank you for rolling me a 1. Take a wound. That was a punishing turn.
Yeah.
Realistically now for the Ultramarines. So objective wise, Ultramarines hold 1. Robin holds that one up there, which is double bubble. Holds that one still over there. Holds this one. Andy holds this one. So Robin gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this turn, plus Slay the Warlord, and I get 1. And with that, I have decided to call it. It is currently 14 victory points to 5, 15 once you include Linebreaker. There is no way back for the Ultramarines. Like I said at the start of the previous, that was a punishing turn for the Ultramarines. There was, losing Rabute Gulliman and losing Tiggy really hurt. But yes, what a great game. Let's head over to the post-game review. Hi guys, welcome to the post-game review. That was nasty, slightly bloody.
Yeah. Richard's told me off about 5 times before filming this for smiling too much.
Yeah, arrogance.
Smug grin.
Smug, very smug. No, that was a very, very good game actually. It's an interesting test to the lists.
Yeah.
I think my Ultramarines, actually, okay, it was 15 victory points to 5 at the end, but they didn't perform that bad.
No.
The castle kind of worked, and you know what? Yours is a soup list. You have got your Smash Captains, you have got your Knights, and
I think
it depends on what I pull at Warhammer World.
Yeah.
In armies wise.
Yeah, I think mine is probably the stronger list potentially.
Yeah.
Out of everything that we're taking. So I was kind of expecting it to do a bit better. I mean, because we had that practice game before.
That was really close. I wish we could have filmed that, but with proxies in, we can't do it.
Yeah, that actually highlighted some tactical errors that I made, which I managed to take advantage of in this game. So that's probably what made it a little bit more one-sided.
Yeah.
And also, I have had a practice game earlier in the week at my local gaming club, and talking to my opponent there, great guy called Rich. Not this one. He basically had knights, and he was running his just a combination of warlord traits and relics, which made his sort of equivalent army to mine quite a lot better. So I thought, well, I could swap and change some of the warlord traits. So rather than putting Iron Bulwark on the Crusader, who just basically stands at the back and doesn't really get that much heat, put Iron Bulwark on one of the Gallants and then give him Sanctuary.
I think that helped you today, didn't it?
Yeah, so then he gets an invulnerable save in close combat.
And the other thing that you were doing this game that you weren't doing in the previous one is you actually managed to hit and wound with your Vindicare.
Yeah, last game I kept missing with the Vindicare, but this time
massively missing.
This time he hasn't missed a shot.
Is nasty, actually, isn't he? That headshot is quite evil.
Yeah, I think if you're going against an army that's got lots of little buffing characters, so Eldar, Space Marines, Death Guard, any list like that has a lot of those sort of maybe 4 or 5 wound characters that you can pick off quite comfortably with a Vindicare. Then he's good. I've been trialing some of the other assassins as well within this list. The way I'm putting the assassins into this list, as you saw, was with the requisition points. So it cost me a command point basically to stick them in the list.
Didn't it? And Rebute Gunnerman does what he does and buffs the army, giving that re-rolls of hits to wounds, which works out fantastic. The aggressors, the amount of shots those aggressors put down, and especially with the re-roll, it is quite scary. And yes, okay, it's strength 4 with no minus AP, so it's not the best weapon, but it's weight of fire. I mean, 30
how many wounds did you take off that knight with those?
Probably 2. Centurions, again, I like the Grav Amp. I like the fact that it does D3 damage if it's 3-up save or better, which your knights are. Null Zone. Okay, we need to talk about Null Zone.
Null Zone's good.
Wow. Okay. That did really well today, didn't it? Taking off your invuln save off your Smash Captain and your 2 knights.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, against my style of army, Null Zone, there was only one choice.
Realistically.
You had to take Null Zone because you knew that I had characters which were going to be within 6 of you, which have got models which were in 6 of you, which have got invulnerable saves.
And I took that off, and Rebute Gunnerman then stepped up and smashed you in the face with the Power Fist.
Yeah, exactly.
15 wounds off one of your knights in one turn. That hurt, didn't it?
Do you know, I'm not sure if the sword would be better to hit with a sword.
The problem is, okay, so the reason I don't hit with the sword is because it's +2 strength.
Okay, so strength 8.
Strength 8.
So you'd be wounding him on a 4 rather than a 3. Yeah. But any 6s to wound, you do D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, maybe. And I have always said in the past, haven't I? I don't see the point in the Power Fist, but in the game that we had, the Power Fist was doing the damage against the knights, and it really was.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe do use the sword next time. I thought Null Zone was really good. I thought Rebute did what he does.
Yeah, he's just so good.
Yeah, I managed to deploy across the border trying to knock out your second Smash Captain, which I managed to do, I think, for a little while before a gap opened up and then you could get him in.
Yeah, it was your deployment in that building. You deployed on this side, I think, because Richard obviously was able to choose the side.
Yeah, I picked sides.
I think he should have chose the side which I had.
Possibly.
Because he would have had a better castle in the building where my Vindicare was. Plus it would mean that my Vindicare didn't have such good line of fire across the battlefield, which has really made the difference in this battle because I could see all
maybe I thought you'd miss again.
The time. Yeah, probably. But what was good about your positioning with those Hellblasters was they were all on the 2nd and 3rd floor, and now because you can't use fly keyword in the charge phase, I couldn't get my Smash Captain to jump up to them.
Nope.
So that meant that I'd have to charge one of those characters and then get heroically intervened by Gulliman, which I didn't want to do.
It's a shame you managed to kill off that Ancient as well. Because the Ancient adds that extra level, doesn't he?
That's why you have him in the castle. You've got to have that Ancient, the Apothecary, and then
Rebute in there. And then you have Tiggy in there as well, so you put your -1 to hit on a unit and start the shooting phase.
Which you forgot to do in the first turn. we won't mention that.
But we won't mention that. But in the second phase, I put it on the aggressors, and it did help that little bit. It just denies you that little bit more. But you know what? That was a really good game, and a 15 victory points to 5. I don't think probably reflects. It comes across quite one-sided. I don't think.
I got the double bubble objective twice, so that helped, and also how I deployed my squad, which is sitting on the double bubble objective, because I know they're just sort of normal bog standard Space Marines, which we all know are very easy to kill.
I couldn't see them from any angle on my side of the battlefield.
So I knew with his style of army, he's basically going to castle up. He can be mobile with that castle, but you're talking it's an infantry foot slog.
Yeah, big
so
time.
I knew that it was probably going to be turn 3.
Yeah.
If he was moving towards me before he could even get a line of fire on me. So I knew that I was getting at least 1 point every turn.
Yeah, exactly. You guaranteed that victory point, which I think helped.
Yeah, and I think because I was obviously the style of this list, it's very aggressive, and it runs forward, gets in your face. So the threat is you're going to have 2 knights plus 2 smash captains coming at you on turn 1 or turn 2. You've got to deal with those. So that meant that all of my intercessors at the back just were putting down fire, and that -1 with that bolter drill. Now 2 shots at 30-inch range. I was able to reach across into his deployment zone just to thin out the odd sort of Space Marine here and there.
Didn't you? And it was,
but
so I could shoot back. I was just trying to put my fire on the knights.
Yeah, you were trying to put your fire on the knights, whereas maybe you should have actually dedicated some fire to my Primaris to take me off an objective. So that might be something that you could do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking here across the battlefield, and I do have line of sight, so maybe I should have. But anyway, that's what it was.
Whether you had range, that might be slightly out of 30 inches, that one.
But great game, really good fun.
Yeah, really good fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave us a comment below what you think to the 2 armies. We can't make any changes now because it's
submitted the list.
Yeah, we have submitted. So these are the forces that we are taking. If you want to know what Ed and Matt are taking, Ed is taking his Red Scorpions, and Matt is taking Celestial Claws.
Yeah, he's painted up his. He's painted up a chapter in his own sort of colour scheme. I think they are actually
Celestial Claws. They are a chapter.
They are a chapter.
They're a sub-chapter of us, I think. The Mighty Boys in Blue. I think there was.
But basically, it gives him the flexibility that he can decide on what chapter he actually wants to class them as. I think.
And you know what? It's going to be 2 days of hobby, and it's going to be great fun. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell icon so you never miss any of our content. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.